self-improvement, masculinity gurus, and the manosphere talks a lot about success, becoming successful, how to be successful, 5 steps to become successful, how to be a successful man, and so on and so on. And what they mean by successful is rich. And this is not just that side of the internet's definition, it is society's definition of success. Whenever you hear someone say, oh, this person is successful, essentially it's a euphemism for they are wealthy, financially well off. And whilst there's nothing wrong with being wealthy, clearly, right? I don't think this is the true definition of success. I actually believe I have a objective definition of success. No, I'm saying I believe. So it's my opinion, so it's not really objective, right? But you get what I'm saying. I think there's a good way to define success, the way I see it. And it's not with cars and money and bitches and all of this stuff. It's something deeper than that. You know, because how many times do you hear these guys, or you see these people, right? They're multimillionaires, super successful. They have all the money, the houses, the fame, the status, the women, whatever it is. They have all of that. And then they turn around and go, I'm not happy, or I wasn't satisfied. Yeah, they think chasing that first million will make them happy. No, so they chase 10. They get 10. No, they're not happy. So they chase 100. They think 100 million is the number. No. And they say this, and we've seen this and heard this from so many of these type of guys. And this is because they're chasing the wrong thing and they're trying to fill a void. But really, they don't know who they actually are. And this is where my definition comes in. And I'd love to hear your opinion on this one in the comments and so on. And then we can get into further discussions if you join my free men's community as well, which is the link is in the description. We can chat more one-to-one in there. I think success is having a very good grasp on who you are, understanding who you are. Now, we can't completely understand who we are because we're so complex and we're always in this state of flux and change and environment, right, affecting us and whatnot. But having a very good grasp on who you are, understanding what you're about, who you are, who you want to be, where you want to go. And from there, you can really define your own values, or you can choose your own values that you want to live by. And then you align your external with those values. That's success for me, whatever that looks like. You set your values from an understanding of who you are, and then you align your external life with those values, and you don't stray from those. Now, of course, you can change those over time, but it becomes a conscious change, and then again, you align your external with that inner change. And you as you do that, and you get a better understanding of who you are, and you ascend you unravel, you peel back the layers, become more aware, more consciously aware. You move towards your higher self and so on. And this, as you do that, you know and feel it in your heart that you're doing and living the life that you need to be living. This is where these miserable millionaires come in, because they're not living the life that they truly want or meant to live. It's funny that, you know, you call these people successful and then they're not happy because they're setting goals that aren't really theirs. Or they're goals that they think they should get, right? And the world tells you to get. And of course, many of them are filling voids. And they'll never be able to do that with monetary rewards. Now, of course, I actually said this to someone. They're like, "Oh yeah, but what if your values are evil and then you set about going about evil ways?" Of course, man. If you're like a psychopath and you identify and you realize that, and your values are you just want to go around and murder a bunch of innocent people, right? That's not successful. That's not what I'm talking about. But generally, what happens with decent people is when they do this, you end up giving back and giving back to others and helping others as well. Because I've heard that saying, you know, real success is giving back to others and everything else. And I think that's true, but I think that happens when you start to do this and live in this way. Because you start to grow as a person, you start to learn a lot of lessons, and you only just want to teach that and help others who are also on that journey. So that's my subjective definition of success, but I'd be very interested to hear your thoughts on that one, guys.